Hey guys, GloryHunter back with another game haul, and we've got a few bits for you today, a few different consoles, so let's have a look at what we've got. Now firstly, you might notice we've had a bit of a move around, so we've got another shelf now going with OG Xbox and a few PS2 titles. So yeah, that's filling up again, made a bit of space. So let's get started. Went over again to the local fast cash in Colville, picked up 3 OG Xbox games. We've got Colin McRae Rally 3. I love the Colin McRae games, rally games in general, all manuals and stuff. I'm not a massive racing fan, but I do like the rally games. I've got the first Colin McRae on PS1. I don't know why I didn't pick the second one up. I've not got that, so I'll keep an eye out for that. That's that one. And obviously another racer, Project Gotham Racing. Like I said, I'm not a massive racing fan. Again, I do remember playing this with my friends, and it's got that kind of kudos thing where you get points for doing like slides or going on 2 wheels or whatever. That was kind of a bit of fun. It's a bit different, and I've seen this quite a few places, but it always has it's always the classics version, not the full art one. So I've seen this, I had to pick it up. I got this for £1. Also the Colin McRae was £1. And the last one we got from there, a game I remember coming out and being interested in it for a long time. Don't know why I never picked it up. And for £1, True Crime Streets of LA. It's kind of the predecessor to Sleeping Dogs, which came out on the 360, which is a good game. So I'm hoping it's pretty much similar to that. I did see the other one a few days later in another shop, and I can't remember if it was this one I'd picked up before or not, so I didn't pick it up, so I'm going to go back and get that. So with them 3, because we've been in there quite a bit, I also traded in the Advanced Warfare I had on the 360 that I got in that deal at the car boot. I got £4 for that, which is more than CX were offering. And we bought a DS game as well, that's not in my collection, it was for somebody else. Because we bought quite a bit, he did basically a straight swap, so we got the Xbox games for actually 50p each, to give us half price on all of them, so only 150 for all 3, so that was great. Going in there quite a bit, so he said it was just a small deal, so it's always nice. We went over to Loughborough again, and we hit a few shops. Only really got stuff from CX, nowhere else couldn't really find anything. Went in all the charity shops and stuff. Did find a couple of Sega Master System games in the charity shops, only like I think sports titles, but I'm not really collecting for that yet, but something I'm kind of looking into. So yeah, it was nice seeing those in a while. Don't really pop up that much, so that was good. Anyway, so we picked up, well, the first thing I picked up actually was an OG Controller S controller. So we've now actually got one that works. Been after one for a little while, so that was good and nice to get. So I picked up one of those. And looking around, PSP game, picked up SOCOM Tactical Strike 150. Manuals in there. And then actually, as I was buying this one and the controller, and there's another guy to the side of me, and he was trading a load of stuff in, and I noticed on top of the pile a game which again I've been after for quite a while, and having a look at it, it was in brand new condition, got its manual and everything in there. And I said to the guy, cause the guy who traded him in had gone off because he was having some kind of hardware tested. I said, "Oh, have they been traded in?" And he was like, "Possibly, like we're looking at them and then you can give him a price and he might trade him in." I said, "Well, that game there, like I'm definitely interested. If he trades him in, he put it to the side for me, I'll be back in like half hour and I'll have that." He's like, "Yeah, no problem." Went back and yeah, it traded him in. So we got Assassin's Creed Bloodlines on the PSP, £6, but it's in pristine condition, like absolutely brand spanking new. So well happy to have that. Been after it for ages, so that's good. While we're there, there's kind of an upstairs to the CX, and we thought it was just DVDs up there. And for some reason, we're walking out. I said, "Oh, let's go have a look anyway. They might have some like steelbook Blu-rays or something like that after collecting as well." So we went up there. Downstairs, they had all your Xbox, PSP, Wii, all your new kind of consoles, and they didn't really have any retro stuff downstairs. I thought it was a bit weird anyway. So anyway, we were upstairs looking around, and sure as enough, all the retro stuff was upstairs. It weren't advertised at all. It was just advertised as DVDs up there. And we've been in this shop a couple of times and never gone upstairs, so we missed out. But looking up there, yeah, they had all the PS2 stuff, GameCube, original Xbox, all that kind of stuff was up there. It was a lot bigger upstairs, so it was great. I had a good look around. I only picked up one title though this time, and this is the 700th game I now own.
What?
So I have over 700 games. This is my 700th one I picked up. Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, 50p, can't go wrong. Manual and disc. I did pick up an X-Men Wolverines game as well, but it didn't have the manual, so I left it. So there we are. We now have 700 games in the collection, but that's not the end. So on the way to work one day, I nipped in my local CX in Colville, just on the off chance, and managed to come across a title for just $150 for the Wii, Medal of Honor Vanguard. So over 700 games now. And then a few days later, we went over into Leicester again. I had a few bits to pick up. So it was just on the off chance, and we always do better when we go on a random trip instead of planning like, oh, this day we're going to go here. We just randomly went over, picked up quite a few titles. Went into the game world first, where I've been trading a lot of stuff in, and found a game on the PSP. Again, I've been after this game for so long. It's one of the ones I've wanted the most. And just seeing it, I was like, I don't even care how much that is. Just took it off the shelf. Final Fantasy. The first Final Fantasy on the PSP. I picked up the second one from Extreme Games a little while back. I didn't think I'd ever get this. But there we are. Fully boxed. It's absolutely brand new condition. It was 15 quid, 49.99. But yeah, cannot wait to start playing this. Final Fantasy on the PSP. Then I went into the CX in Leicester, and I took over a few games that I bought recently from there for like 10p, 20p, just for the cases. So I took the games back to see if I could trade them in. I weren't expecting more. I looked online, it was like a penny a game, but I had these vouchers. So we put these vouchers in most of your games when you buy them, or they're on the side. Now each voucher is relevant to the store. It has the store name on, so you can't use them in every store, but every store has its own, if that makes sense. So I've got about 4 or 5 different vouchers for different CXs now. And at the bottom, you get an extra £1 store credit when you trade stuff in. So I took all the games, but you can only use 1 voucher per transaction. So if you trade in 3 games, you still only get a bonus £1. So obviously, if you've got 3 games to trade in, take them in one at a time, you're going to get £1 on each game. So this is what I did. Traded in the FIFA 10, was it? I bought for the 360 for the case. I bought it for 20p. Now, when I traded it in, obviously it offered me a penny for it. But with the extra £1 credit I got, so I got £1, 1p credit for it. But I only bought it from them for 20p in the first place. So bargain. I got my free case traded over and an extra £1 credit, or HP. So picked up a few more OG Xbox games. For 75p, got Myst 3 Exile. Never played the Myst series. Looks quite interesting. I don't know if I need to have played the first 2, if there is a first 2 play, so let me know if you have played them and if it's worth getting those first, if I'm going to understand the story or whatever. So that looks quite interesting to play in. Then we got, for 150, Hulk. I'm not expecting incredible things from this, but it looks fun, just smashed up around as the Hulk, so why not, 150. And because we've picked up the first Project Gotham Racing, got Project Gotham Racing 2, full art again. This is another one that you see quite often, but it's always the classic version. So to see the full art one was good, and just 50p as well, bargain. Brand new condition, great. And probably the best one of the lot, a game I've seen, and it's I don't know how much it's worth. I mean, I don't know what I pay for it now, but I've seen it for like £15 upwards going. So I thought, oh, it's probably a rare title or kind of a sought after title. And for £2.50, we've got Blinks, the Time Sweeper. This looks like a pretty good game. You can like slow, stop, rewind, fast forward time, or record it to kind of have your character do something, record it, and then play with yourself to like, obviously do puzzles and what have you. Brand spanking new condition. Just, yeah, that for me, for £2.50 was a bargain after seeing it for like 50 quid or whatever. So definitely got that up. I know there's a sequel as well, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. Then we had a look in the games in Leicester. There's two. The first one I went in, seen the Steelbook, Battlefield 4. Do like my Steelbooks. So I picked it up. It was like £4, I think, £4.99. Yeah, just basically for the Steelbook. I have played it on the Xbox One and finished it, but now I've got on 360, so double up my achievements and got that Steelbook. There weren't much more in that game, so I went over to the other game, which is inside the shopping centre. And because I picked that up, got Battlefield 3 for 99p. It's a limited edition artwork on the front there, double disc. Obviously, you've got your install disc or whatever. So 99p, pick that up. I'll leave that one to last because that's going to be the last one I picked up. These next three were in a deal, buy two get one free. They were £3.99 each, so £8 for three. A game I have played before, but I don't know. I think I borrowed it off someone. Prototype. So on your disc. Now the first time, well, I obviously bought them, left the shop, and they put them stupid fucking stickers on, so you can't check your disc before. So I had to peel all them off, check the disc all right and everything. And this one actually didn't even have the manual in that they'd get me, and the disc was like scratched to hell. So I took it straight back in. I was like, look, I want one with a manual because you've got a few copies, and if you've got a better disc, I'll have that as well. So the guy sorted me out and got a better copy of it. Also, yeah, that was also when I bought this at the same time for 99p. I took this one up to the counter. Obviously, it's got the limited edition and everything on there. Just chucked it on the side and went and fetched a basic standard one. And I was like, no, I bought that one because that's the one I want. I want this case with the artwork. Like, don't go fob me off with some crappy one. And the one she picked up from out the back or whatever, it was all like battered to hell. Like the case was all the plastic was all ripped up and stuff. So like, I'm not having that. Like 99p, I don't care. I want the one that I gave you. Anyway, just game's getting worse. It's ridiculous. Stick with like CX and everything, I think, for now. Anyway, the second one in the offer, so got that one, Prototype 2, and it is the limited edition one. So we've got this nice slip case on there with a game. All the stuff's in there, including the making of DVD that you get with this limited edition. It did also have the codes and everything for the DLC, avatars and stuff, but I've tried them, they've already been used. So we looked out this time, we didn't get all the free DLC, but just having this version, that's fine with me. I'll play it. That'll do. So we've got a nice one anyway. So Prototype 2, I've not played this one, so that'll be interesting. And the last one we got in the deal, and also the 300th Xbox 360 game we've got. So obviously I like my martial arts and stuff. Don't know how this is going to work out. I'll probably get frustrated with it, but UFC trainer for the 360 on the Kinect. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're going to need a bit of space for this, I think. We've got the manual and everything in there. So we've broke 700 games. We've had our 700th game. We've had our 300th 360 game. We're now on 711 games in the collection. So it's slowly building. More so probably looking at moving. We're going to have a bigger man cave and get some more of these units and get stuff properly displayed. So that, look out for that. That should be good. Don't know when that's going to be happening. And obviously if we don't post any videos for a while, it's because we're probably moving. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know about these games. If you've got any of these games, you've played them. If if they're any good, if you've got some good deals, anything else I should be looking out for, let me know. So put that down in the comments, hit a like if you've enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers guys.